Okay, here are the answers for the 724 review preview. For the first problem, it says tell if they are equal to each other, greater than or less than. So the first one, I changed them into decimals and got 6/7 to equal 0.86 and 5/6 to equal 0.83 repeating. So it turns out 6/7 is bigger. So you do 6/7 is greater than 5/6. 3/2 and 15/10. If you multiply 3/2 by 5/5, you get 15/10. So they are equal to each other. And C, 1.2, 1.4 is what you get when you change them. So 12/10 is less than 7/5. For 772, describe the association in the two graphs. Remember, describe the form, the direction, and the outliers. So the form, remember, is if it's linear or nonlinear. Direction is if it's positive or negative, and outliers is does it have any outliers. So the first one has a nonlinear positive association with one outlier. So the outlier is right here. So it's going up and it's curving. Graph 2 has no outliers and it's linear and positive. So it is a linear positive association with no outliers. Okay, 773, Ellen and her study team are arguing about the slope of the line. They've come up with 4 different answers as shown which slope is correct. Well, immediately I know that 3/4 and 4/3 are not, because this has a negative slope because it's going down from left to right. So I know that it's negative. So then I just have to figure out if it's going up 4 or up 3 between lattice points. So if I have my lattice point right here, I'm going to count up 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know it's going over 3/4. So I can say that my slope is -3/4 because it is going down from left to right. And has a change in y of 3 and a change in x of 4. Problem 74, solve each equation. So for the first one, I'm going to multiply through by 12 because that's my common denominator. So I'm going to get 12x over 6 plus 24/3 equals 12/4x minus 12/3. So when I simplify, I get 2x plus 8 equals 3x minus 4. Subtract 2x from both sides. So I get 8 equals x minus 4. Add 4, and I'm going to get x equals 12. For b, the first thing I do is multiply through by my 0.15. So I end up with 0.15 w plus 0.3. Equals 0.3 plus 0.2w. So subtract 0.3 from both sides. So I'm going to get 0.1w, 15w equals 0.2w. Subtract 0.15. So I get 0 equals 0.05W divide W equals 0. Problem C, I'm going to cross multiply. So I'm going to get 8 times 54, or I'm going to get 432x equals 432. Divide both sides. We get x equals 1. Last problem, first I'm going to distribute by 3. So I get 6x minus 21 equals 6x plus 17. Subtract 6x from both sides. I get negative 21 equals 17. So my answer is no solution. Problem 75 says, Salami and More Deli sells a 6-foot sandwich for parties. It weighs 8 pounds. Assume the weight per foot is constant. How much does a sandwich 0 feet long weigh? And the answer is 0 pounds. Draw a graph showing the weight of the sandwich, the vertical axis, compared to the length of the sandwich. So we are doing the weight. Let's draw that a little better. So I'm comparing the weight and the length. And I'm just going to count by ones. So it tells me that I know that a 6-foot weighs 8 pounds and 0, 0. So So 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can just draw my graph up. Use your graph to estimate the weight of a 1 foot. So 1 foot is about 1.5 pounds. Write a proportion to find the length of a 12-foot sandwich. So proportion, I know that 6 is going to be 8. So I would do 12 on the bottom, get x, so I get 8x equals 72. Divide by 8, I get x equals 9 feet. Problem 76 says find the area of the entire rectangle. So for the first one, I'm just going to multiply 48 times 102 and get 4,896 units squared. For B, this is 13x and this is 91. So I get 13x plus 91. For the next one, I added them together. I did 20 times. I added 32 and 13, so I got 45. I got 900 units squared. And then for the last one, I did the same thing. I got 15 plus 9 is going to give me 21. 21 times 14, and it gave me 336 units squared.